Which celebrities were affected the most by the Los Angeles wildfire? The devastating wildfires in Los Angeles have left a trail of destruction, claiming lives and ravaging the land. Among those affected are several celebrities who faced harrowing experiences. Some narrowly escaped, while others tragically lost their cherished homes. In this video, we'll take a look at the celebrities impacted by these wildfires. Let's find out who's on the list. Billy Crystal. Remember Harry from the iconic Hollywood movie When Harry Met Sally? Billy Crystal, the actor who brought Harry to life, is now 76 years old and is among the celebrities deeply affected by the tragic wildfires in Los Angeles. Sadly, he lost his cherished home in Pacific Palisades, a place he had owned since 1979. This wasn't just a house, it was where he and his family created countless memories. Raising their children and grandchildren, losing such a treasured home has been a heartbreaking experience for the legendary actor. Mel Gibson. The Mad Max star wasn't at his Los Angeles home when the wildfire broke out. He was in Austin, Texas, working on a film. While being away saved his life. His cherished home, filled with memories and valuables, was reduced to ashes. Heartbroken by the news, he shared the emotional toll of losing the place he had called home for so long. It's kind of devastating. It's emotional, you know. You lived there for a long time, and you had all your stuff. I've been relieved from the burden of my stuff because it's all in cinders, he revealed. Paris Hilton. Paris Hilton was lucky enough to stay away when the fire spread, yet. The heartbreaking part was the destruction of her Malibu beach mansion. Just imagine her watching the fire consume Los Angeles on TV, knowing that her beloved beach mansion wouldn't survive to host another cherished vacation. Eugene Levy. The 78-year-old Canadian star stayed in his Los Angeles home until the wildfire became too much to handle. Thick, dark smoke filled the air over Temescal Canyon, and that's when he knew it was time to leave. On January 7th, the first day of the fire, he evacuated his Pacific Palisades home. While Levy and his family were lucky to escape the fire unharmed, the sight of what remained of his property was heartbreaking. All that was left was a stone chimney and some scorched hedges, a painful reminder of the destruction that took everything else. Mark Hamill, the legendary Star Wars actor, was at his Malibu mansion when a wildfire notification suddenly lit up his phone. The message was clear: evacuation was urgent. For Mark and his family, it turned into an absolute nightmare. With just minutes to react, he scrambled to pack the essentials and get everyone out, including his wife, children, and their beloved pet. The experience was nothing short of terrifying, but they managed to escape just in time. As Mark later described it, it felt like being in a real-life thriller, only this time, there was no script. Cary Elwes, beloved for his role in The Princess Bride, was among the celebrities who survived the devastating wildfire. Tragically, his family home was reduced to ashes in the disaster. Despite the loss, Elwes expressed deep gratitude for their safety, taking to Instagram to mark himself and his family as safe. He wrote, "Sadly, we did lose our home, but we are grateful to have survived this truly devastating fire." Mandy Moore. The famous star Mandy Moore was fortunate to leave her home the night before the wildfire became too dangerous. She, along with her family and pets, escaped safely from the rising flames. However, her update on January 8th brought heartbreaking news, as she shared the loss of her Altadena home. While she was grateful to have survived, her Instagram post revealed the depth of her shock and sorrow over the devastation. "My children's school is gone, our favourite restaurants, levelled. So many friends and loved ones have lost everything too. Our community is broken, but we will be here to rebuild together. Sending love to all affected and to those on the front lines trying to get this under control," she wrote, expressing her heartbreak and determination amidst the tragedy. Dallas Curry. While many celebrities shared their gratitude for surviving despite losing their homes, some stories ended in heart-wrenching tragedy. Blues Brothers actress Dallas Curry, at 95 years old, was one of the lives lost to the devastating wildfires. She was being cared for by her granddaughter Kelly, and January 7th started as an ordinary day for the duo. After a hospital visit, Kelly dropped Dallas off at her home on Krenz Avenue before heading back. Although smoke filled the air, Kelly never imagined it would be the last time she saw her grandmother. Concerned, she even informed neighbours to check on Dallas. But by the next morning, when Kelly returned to the Dallas' house, she was met with the sight of a completely destroyed property. Her grandmother was initially reported missing, but a week later, the tragic news was confirmed. Human remains were discovered on the property, marking a sorrowful end to Dallas's life. Rory Sykes, a former child star who appeared on the 1990s TV show Kiddie Capers. Rory Sykes was a British-born Australian whose life touched many. At just 32 years old, Rory, who had cerebral palsy and faced challenges with walking, lived with his mother, Shelley Sykes, in their home in Malibu. During the devastating Los Angeles wildfire on January 8th, tragedy struck when the roof of their cottage caught fire. Shelley, in a desperate attempt to save her son, tried everything she could, but her efforts were in vain. Heartbroken and helpless, she left to find help and returned with firefighters, only to find their home reduced to ashes. Rory, tragically, did not survive, leaving a legacy of loss and sorrow for those who knew and loved him. People have lost their loved ones, homes, and everything they held dear. The tragedy of this wildfire makes it clear that nothing is more valuable than life itself. We are grateful to the heroes who helped and saved others during this difficult time. Rest in peace to all the souls lost in the tragic wildfire. Don't forget to like and subscribe for the latest updates on everything. Thank you for watching, and stay safe until we meet again.